Hello everyone, Hachadino over here, and as you always know, you can like my videos and subscribe in any of the guys that it's over there, and also check out the sheet if you are interested in several things. And let me make this also really fast. This is not going to be an in-depth thing. I'm going to check out the Fatebound Rogue Specialization. If you don't know what it is, in the War Within, the new WoW expansion, we are going to have different hero class trees. Each spec gets 2, and as Rogue had 3 specs, we are going to get extra ones. As you know, we have in total Fatebound, Trickster, and Death Stalker. We have seen already Trickster, and now this is the second one called Fatebound. The main mechanic is Hand of Fate. When you use a finisher with 5 or more combo points, you increase your damage until you flip Tails, and then Tails does some damage, and then you get extra value when you flip your coins, and the outcome is the same. Now, as you have here, you can get some leech, and also you have some extra absorb when you crit. You also get, of course, if you have envenom or dispatch, this is with the assassination tree effect, you get the same outcome as the last flip. Of course, this is more likely, it's not a 100% thing. Here, you can't be float while you have an active streak, and also you can shadow step twice if it is within 3 seconds. Like for example, if you shadow step, kick them up and then shadow step back, you can do that. Now here, mutate and fan of nice generates an additional combo points when they trigger Seal Fate. That is kind of the best talent for assassination. It's just solid and it is what it is. For outlaw, you got some extra Sinister Strike, doubling chance, also really good. Activating Death Mark, or in this case Adrenaline Rush, you make it so it lands on both, also really good. Now here, Envenom and of course Dispatch duplicate its damage to 2 additional nearby enemies. If there are no other nearby enemies, you duplicate the damage to the main target. So it is just a really decent talent. Now for the first coin flip, you get 2 that are guaranteed to match the same phase. That means that after you go out of stealth, you have more chance to get that mean streak going. That is important because of one time that comes later, but first let's talk about this. Now Cold Blood gets then 2 abilities. That only applies to Envenom Fatebound coins flipped. That means that if you are using Mutilates or you are using Sinister Strikes or Between the Eyes or something like that, it also applies, of course, to Dispatch. And that means that you get a guaranteed match to the last flip. As for the other one, you get some extra poison application, and that may be an assassination thing only. And as for Deliver Doom, you get extra when it's coin flipped by Envenom Rupture or Dispatch and Between the Eyes. As for Fateful Ending, this means that if you get a streak of 7, you get 1% to all primary, secondary, and tertiary stats. This means stamina, agility, our 4 damaging stats being versatility, haste, crit, and mastery, and also the tertiary, of course, it's speed, avoidance, and leech. Of course, with the other talent, you can get a lot of leech. It's kind of good. Now, for what are my thoughts about this? At first sight, it doesn't seem super transforming or super cool, but some people have already been playing on the alpha. It's not that bad. It still, of course, has some bugs with some things not working and the streaks being kind of hard to maintain. But I think as a first look, people are kind of, let's say there are some people are disappointed, another that wanted to change because they want more cool things, like when they see the mage or red paladin and other things, they see talents that actually do things like summon mobs or get or change abilities. Here we are just getting extra things on our already baseline abilities, apart from the cold blood one and the one that when we use cooldowns, that it might as well be a trinket. So that's the super first thoughts about this. Of course, as the alpha comes together, and also there's a beta, we're going to see more of this. And of course, I will also check the outlaw and assassination discords to learn more about this. But right now, people are not super hopeful. There is also some things that got released today, but I'm going to talk about them tomorrow as I still have to get more information, and Outlaw kind of got necked, but there are some just base three things. We don't know how it will interact 100% with all of the things. So that is everything. I will see you on the next video.